Good day. In today's video, I'll discuss to you how to trace a map using plus and then create an animated display where we can add the mouse over effect, something like this one. Okay, so to begin, let's start opening the Adobe Plus CS3. This is the previous work that I have done. We need to download first the image that we want to trace. This is the sample map. So first, press the print screen button from the keyboard to capture the images from this website. And then next, go back to the plus application, click new, and next is press Ctrl V to paste on the stage. Press Ctrl negative to zoom out the pasted object, and then press Ctrl B as in boy to break apart the object for us to be able to crop or cut some part of the object. Pressing Ctrl B can now be cut. So using this existing tool, which is the selection tool, so we need to highlight some part of the object where we want to remove or cut. So from this area, release the mouse button and then press the delete button. Okay, so then we trim some other part until we get the complete package of the map. Okay, so next, click on the grayscale background, which is the clipboard. To disable the selection from here, click here, or from here, click here, and then click the size from the properties inspector, and then select content to fit the background, to fit the object from the stage. As you notice, it changes from the actual size of this object, and then click the OK button. Okay, so let's view the entire stage by clicking this one and then select fit in window. Okay, so next we need to lock first this layer and then add new layer. Next, zoom in from this part, the upper portion, which is the municipality of Tiwi. So we can minimize this one to display bigger views of the map, and then release the mouse button. Okay, so we will use the pencil tool. Click pencil tool and then make sure these properties will be the available mode, this smooth one. Okay, so this is the fill color effects, and this will be the stroke color effect. So we need to trace this one, the border of the map, using a black stroke color. Okay, so to begin, so we can still zoom in this one by pressing Ctrl positive, and then press letter H, which is the hand tool, to move from the area that we want to trace, and then press letter Y from the keyboard to activate the pencil tool. Okay, next start tracing the border. Next, hand tool H, letter Y for the pencil tool, and then continue tracing the map. Hand tool H, press Y, pencil tool, trace again, hand tool, pencil tool, hand tool again, and then pencil tool. Okay, to verify and check if all nodes are connected with each other, we need to click the sub-selection tool and then click on the stroke line. Okay, so as you notice, all of the nodes are connected with each other. So next, press Ctrl negative, zoom out, and then use the paint bucket tool to create or add colors for the fill effects. Select the color and then click within the map area. Okay, so click selection tool and highlight the entire map of TV, and then click modify, select convert to symbol or press F8 from the keyboard, and then select button type. Okay, so to add mouse over effect, it should be with type of button or a button type, and then click the OK. As you notice, the appearance of the map changed to as one or group object. So next thing we need to do is to double click this map, the converted object to symbol. Double clicking the map will enter the symbol, and then it changes the appearance of the timeline. So these are the so-called state. So we have the up state, over state, down state, and the hit state of the symbol type using button. Okay, so to add the mouse over effect, so position on the over state, click once, right click, and then select insert keyframe. Next, we need to add the text. So click the text tool and then look for the possible font that we want, assuming Arial 12, bold, and then black. So click here, change the color to black, and then type municipality of TV. Okay, next, use the selection tool, position your mouse pointer, click once to bring the text that we have typed within the map. Press Ctrl positive to zoom in, and then let's move it at the center of the space. It should not be connected on the boundary of the map. Okay, so let's check by pressing Ctrl Enter. So as you notice, this is the traced map. So we can zoom in to check if it is really in a good quality. Okay, Ctrl negative, and then position your mouse pointer on the map. So here we go. So you can see now the basic effect. So later we will enhance the animation effect for the mouse over effect. So click the close button, press Ctrl negative, and then we need to convert the entire map of TV into symbol again. So to add effects within the map, click drag and then click modify, drop down menu, select convert to symbol, and this time you need to convert it into movie clip. So this one is for the mouse, which means this one is for the mouse button, which is the mouse over effect, and this one is for the animation, for the enhancement of the map. Click movie clip, select OK, and then as you notice, the text and the graphics or the object was converted into one object. Okay, so scene 1, symbol 1, and then we need to double click this object to add for the animation effect. Double clicking this one will change again the timeline. So this is the scene 1, the original, the symbol 1 for the button for the mouse over, and this is the symbol 2 for the animation effect. So we need to move this one to add more space from the timeline. So double click the layer 1 and then name it map. Enter. Lock. We need to insert first another layer and then get the name, the text-based municipality of TV by clicking on it and then Ctrl C and Ctrl X. So click layer 2 and then rename the layer 2 into label. Next, press Ctrl Shift V, paste in place. Okay, so lock the map layer and then convert the municipality of TV, the textual or the label layer, into symbol. Click modify, select convert to symbol, and then we need to select movie clip, click OK. Okay, so next, this will be the range. So click here, right click, insert keyframe. So this one will be the full blown 100% display. From here, we'll convert it into 0%. So from 1 to 15, which is the timeline for the effects, and then from 15 to 35, this is the pose display of the object. So right click and then select insert keyframe. Next, click the label layer, position your mouse pointer on the area, the selected area of the layer, right click and then select create motion twin. Okay, so this one should be extended from here so that once the playhead play on it, it will automatically display or extend the view of the map area. Okay, so click from here and then select and right click and then select insert keyframe. As you notice, the map continuously displayed on the layer, on the timeline. Okay, so next we need to add enhancement for this object, and then click from number 1 under layer label and then press letter V, shortcut for this one, the selection tool, to change the displays of the properties inspector. So by pressing letter V, victory, from the keyboard, it changes the properties inspector. So from the color, select alpha, it should be 0%. So from here, 0%, going to this one, which is the 15 from the timeline, it will automatically be displayed 100% complete. So let's check. Pressing Ctrl Enter, maximize the window, select show all, and then let's position the mouse pointer. Okay, so as you notice, it adds more effects. Okay, this one will be the best time displayed, how it will be displayed 100% complete. Okay, so let's close. So next we need to extend the timeline by adding the previous one. We need to extend the timeline by adding other information or details about this map. Okay, so next click from the map layer and then select insert layer. Position your mouse pointer from the timeline 35. Click once so that the playhead will be displayed from here or will be repositioned from this timeline. Right click and then insert keyframe. So this means that after the effects from the label layer, it will display another content from this layer. So at this point in time, we'll add the box. So this is the box. Double clicking this one and then let's rename this one info underscore board or the information board. Okay, so next press Ctrl negative. So we need to display the information board from here. So next, use the rectangle tool and then set the colors for the rectangle tool that we want to apply for the object. So assuming from the fill color effects, select white and the outline for the stroke will be black. So rectangle tool is in place. So position the mouse pointer where you want to display the specific bulletin board or the information board. So click, drag and then release. Next, use the selection tool, double click the object and then convert it to symbol. Select movie clip. It's because it will animate from top to bottom. Okay, so click OK and then select the free transform tool. So move these nodes upward to the reference of the top of the box and then position your mouse pointer after the 35 timeline. So we need to add 15 more. So 1, 2, 3. Click from here, right click, select insert keyframe. So this will extend the timeline. Okay, next from 50 timeline, so select 75 or 70. Click here, right click, insert keyframe. So we'll imagine what will happen. This will be a 0 based display, 100 based display, and then extended until timeline 70. Okay, so let's click this one and then resize the bulletin board. So from folded, so let's zoom it. Let's use again the free transform tool. Okay, and then this one will be 0. So click from here and then press letter V, victory, and then change the color from none to alpha, so which is 0%. And from here we need to resize the object. Control negative. So use the free transform tool and then resize the object. Zoom in, control positive. Okay, so let's check. Okay, and then let's resize this one. Let's check again. Is it balanced? Yes, it is balanced. And next, click the 35 from the info board and press or hold down Shift key while clicking the other corner of the timeline. Okay, position your mouse pointer on the selected range, right click and select Create Motion Twin. So let's check. So before we check, we need to expand the layer from here. So click this one, drag, click, drag, release, and this one click from here, then select or right click, select Insert Keyframe. And let's check by pressing Ctrl Enter key. Okay, so zoom or show all. Position your mouse pointer from here. Okay, so we need to extend the time. So click close and then let's make the movement faster. Okay, so from 12 let's make it 20 frames per second. Pressing enter key will update the frame rate or the speed. Next, we need to extend at least 15. 1, 2, 3. Click, drag, and then right click, select Insert Keyframe. So let's check by pressing Ctrl Enter again. Okay, so this is good. Next, click the close button and then we need to add the information from here. So from information board, it should be in between label and information board to add the text based information from the bulletin board. So next, click the bulletin board and then select Insert New Layer to insert it above that layer. Okay, so next, position your mouse pointer on the new layer, which is the layer 4. Click once and then right click and then select Insert New Keyframe. So press Ctrl negative to display the content and then click the text tool. Select the font Arial 12 bold and black. So click from the box information board and then type caps lock welcome to enter key municipality MUNICIPALITY of TV. Okay, so click the text tool and then change the color to black. Bring it upward, upper portion of the box. So Control Enter to zoom in. Welcome to Municipality of TV. Click, drag. Okay, Control negative. And then before we extend the timeline, we need to convert it first from original textual base as text to convert it into symbol and then select movie clip. Click OK. So same thing what happened from here, so that will be the processes that we need to do. Okay, so add 15 again, click, drag, release, right click, select Insert Keyframe. So this will be the 0 base and this will be the 100% full display. Okay, so we need to extend this one to 120. Click, drag, release, right click, insert keyframe, and then highlight this one, click, hold down shift while clicking the other corner, and then position on the selected range, right click, and then select create motion twin. Okay, so let's check by pressing Ctrl Enter. So every time we created an output, it should be properly checked first. Okay, so we need to add more controls to fully display, and it should stop or pause for a while displaying or pointing the mouse pointer on a specific map. Okay, so next, close first the display, and then we add more object. So from here, click insert new layer, position your mouse pointer at the end of the timeline, right click, and then select insert keyframe. So we need to add more content. Click text tool, and then position your mouse pointer using the text tool on the area for the clipboard, or what I mean for the bulletin board or the information board layer. Okay, so click and then type another information will be entered displayed here. 1 2 3 dots, enter until here. 1 2 3. Okay, so next, click the selection tool and then align the text to label to the center of the board. Okay, and then format the text, the newly inserted text, to symbol, and then movie clip. So same scenario what having from here, that will be the effect of this newly inserted text. Okay, so 15, 1 2 3, click, right click, insert new keyframe, 1 2 3 4, click, right click, insert new keyframe. So from 0 to full grown 100% until the layer reaches the 155. So click, hold down shift, click, position, right click, select insert motion twin. Next, click for the starting layer, click for the starting frame from this layer 5, press letter V, and then change it to alpha. Next, we need to extend the layers of the two at the bottom. Click, drag, right click, insert keyframe. Oops, click, right click, insert keyframe. And the two other layers, click, drag, right click, insert keyframe. And next, we need to add a stopper from this layer. So click once, go to window, drop down menu, and then select actions. Tab, stop, open and close parenthesis, and then oops, it should be small letter. Stop, open and close parenthesis, and then semicolon. Close the window for the action frame, and then let's check by pressing Ctrl Enter key. Okay, next, mouse over on the map. Okay, so that's it. It posts for the users to view or watch or display the entire information about TV. So this is the multimedia type mouse over effect map or animated map. So we can add more enhancement from here if you want to make this one more on 2D or 3D by adding shadows. Okay, so thank you for watching this video tutorial. I hope it will help to those third year who are doing their research system. So that's all. Thank you very much. So please don't forget to like, watch, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for more updates about my YouTube channel. Again, this is 8 from your influencer and educator from the class-based animated map and interactive map. Thank you.